systems of equations, and this is going to be possibly video 1 of 3 because it's quite a big topic. I'm just going to do an example. So it says I have 12 coins consisting of quarters and dimes. So if I have 12 coins consisting of quarters, dimes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a table. A little Q and a D. And if I have 0 quarters, I could have 12 dimes. If I have 1 quarter, I would have 11 dimes. If I have 2 quarters, I would have 10 dimes.
That does really look good.
Don't worry about it. If I have 3 quarters, I would have 9 dimes. What do you think comes next, Phoebe? If I had 4 quarters, I goes 12, 11, 10, 9.
8.
8, because all of these always add up to 12 because I have 12 coins. So if I had 5 quarters, I would have how many dimes? 7. All right. So you can see this is easy enough for, what grade are you in? First, for a first grader. 7, and then this would become 5, and then this would become 8, and this would become 4. This would become 9, this would be 3, then 10, and 2, then 11, and 1. And what happens if I had 12 quarters? How many dimes would I have? What do you think?
0.
0. Good. So that's just one possible situation. Oops, that doesn't look like a 0. That looks like a 6. 0. All right, so if I have 12 coins consisting of quarters and dimes, and that's just one situation. Now, one of the other things I want you to know, no, I'm not doing a rainbow, thank you, is if I had quarters and dimes, and I said, well, altogether I have $1.50, I could make, if I had 0 quarters, how many dimes would I need? I would need
1.
No, I need 15. Now you have to be careful with this. This is a little bit tricky. If I have 1 quarter, that gives me 25 cents, but I can't make $1.50 if I have 25 cents to start and only using dimes. So I'm going to need 2 quarters. Well, if I have 2 quarters, that's 50 cents, which means I need 10 dimes. 3 quarters would give me 75 cents, but that wouldn't work either, so I'd have to go to 4. And then if I had 4 quarters, that's $1, so I need 5 dimes. 5 doesn't work, but 6 does. And if I have 6 quarters, that's $1.50. So this part is much, much, much shorter. This table is much shorter. Now, there's 2 things I want to look at. The first is, you may notice, should I do this part in rainbow, Phoebe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the rainbow, huh?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. You may notice that here, I'm going down 1, and then down 1, and then down 1. And here I was going up 1, up 1, up 1. So my rate of change, my change in dimes over my change in quarters is -1 over 1. All right. Over here, my rate of change is down 5. I'm going down 5. What are you doing? Why is my thing not working now? I blame Phoebe. Down 5. Should I blame you, Phoebe? Are you the cause of this?
No.
But I'm going up 2, up 2, up 2. So here my rate of change is down 5 and up 2. What are you doing? Now, to give you an idea of what this looks like, I'm going to get out of here real quick. And I'm going to go 5 6 quarters, that's $1.50. Oh, great. So my assistant's making a video of me making a video. So here's what I did. I made our chart, and when I plotted just the quarters, you can see that when I had oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I should say that the x-axis is my quarters, and my y-axis are my dimes. And like this. All right. So now you can see if I have 0 quarters, I have 15 dimes. If I have 2 quarters, I have 10 dimes. If I have 4 quarters, I have 5 dimes. If I have 6 quarters, I have 0 dimes. Now, this was fun. I had 12 coins altogether. And that's what this looks like. Now you may say, wait a second, I think we just lost a dot. And if you look right here, that point 210 happens to be true for both of them. Now, remember when I said I was going down 5 and over 2?
Yeah.
Well, that's the equation of this line. Y equals negative 5 halves x plus 15 is for the way I can make $1.50. Here are all the ways I can make, or I can make 12 different coins. So you can see when I graph it, I get a common point, and that common point is 210. And the reason why this is important is because that means there is exactly one way. There is exactly one way to have both 12 coins and $1.50. And that happens when you have 2 quarters and 10 dimes. And that's it. I'm going to stop right there. It is really useful to watch the second video. And if you start watching the second video, you should really stop and watch the first video, because I'm going to use the same exact example.